Um, Welcome back. This is the part 2 to the Diddy situation. But what I'm saying is, right, I was just in a situation where I had to go to a new doctor, you know what I'm saying, for my recovery when I first started, right? So I pull up, you know what I'm saying, I stay in my car the whole time, bumping my music. I'm the first one there, I get in line, you know what I'm saying? I don't really talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, but being there early, I would engage in discussions, kind of, sort of. And the one dude, he was always trying to like get me to come over his house and chill with him. I'm like, what? I'll always backpedal from dude. I'm like, nah, I don't know what. And then I had to break it down to him like, bruh, I don't deal with everybody because I don't know what your past is. So with that being said, I don't know what your charges is, but I know what mine is. And what mine is don't link up with everybody else's. Like if you registered somewhere or you done took something from somebody that don't cost money, I can't rock with you. You understand me? And if I find out that you've been around me, I'm gonna have to do something about it because, like, that's just out of the moral code of what I'm willing to. I can't. I would never do it, and ain't nobody else gonna do it around me. You understand me? Period. I promise you, it ain't going down. You understand me? So I said that. I said something about you know what I'm saying? So look, so this other morning, right? We standing out there. This new dude, he almost hit my damn car when he backs in. So I'm saying like, damn. So then he ends up jumping into a conversation. So we was talking about boxing or something, right? And I was like, yeah, man, like this other dude, he used to box real good, but he's an offender. And the other dude was like, no, he ain't. And I'm talking about he took all offense, like took defense for this guy, right? Talking about, I know him. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, well, show me a video of you and him together. Pulls up his phone and shows me this guy in a video that's not posted. I was like, oh, okay. So he was like, yeah, he ain't, he innocent. I said, oh, okay. Now, I never seen this. I thought I seen this guy before, right? But I didn't know that I seen this guy before, right? So I'm just looking at this guy because I'm like, something ain't right. I done seen this man somewhere, but I haven't seen him locked up. I seen him on the offender list, like when I first moved here. You know what I'm saying? This guy, right? But it been so long. It's been like 4 years since I checked the list. I don't, bruh, I just run across the list again. And sure as shit, it was him, right? He was wanting to chill with me. Wanting my phone number, was calling me like, what you got going on? All this and all that. And I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, right? He had the exact same charge of the dude that I said that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? He and crazy. But at the end of the day, right? You just don't know people. Like, you don't know what somebody talking about. You can't believe what everybody say. Because say if I would have believed that guy and went over his house, right? And he done committed a crime, right? And they see my car over there. I'm involved with this guy, even if I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that God gave me the intuition to tell this fool like, nah, we ain't going. I ain't about to go over your house, bro. I'm good. I could do it. I can tint my own windows for all that. And look, I'm satisfied with it. But yeah, like, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta look at life as it's a choice. You get an intuition to not do stuff. And then, if at the end of the day, if you don't follow your gut, you end up being in a situation. So imagine, right, if I was just riding around with this dude that did something like that. I'm riding around with him in my car. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this dude to work on my car. People seeing this. People know everything about this guy. his address, his date of offense, his crime date, when he got to re-register, all that is on there. Everything. You understand me? It tells you. Like, there's no way that you can plead guilty to something like that. Like, do you understand? Like, do you understand that at the end of the day, if you commit a crime, right, there's an 80% chance that you're not even going to be charged with that crime just because you're being questioned for it. Like, unless there's oversaturated evidence. Unless there's oversaturated evidence, you are probably going to get away with no time at all. That's the reality of the legal system. But at the end of the day, if that's the reality of the legal system, right? But now we're faced with Kamala Harris. We're faced with immigrants that's seeking refuge, committing crimes that cannot be policed. They cannot be there. There's no jurisdiction over these people. So what if these people come running in our houses because the government's done finally cut their funding off? So basically that would cause a national emergency where the police would be against the American people. The immigrants would be coming in our houses, taking us out with the police. Do you understand? That basically if you think that it's anything else, listen, if you go out here and jump on somebody carrying a funeral concession, the casket out the church, where do you think you're going? So how come in New York the immigrants was able to do that? Guatemalans. How come they're able to take the innocence of girls in the subways and they from Honduras? Don't speak a lick of English in New York, a sanctuary state. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, let's think about this. Like, no. This is not right. At the end of the day, everybody is riding on P. Diddy, but P. Diddy had a party. There's people that said, oh, we left. Everybody knows what's going on over there. So if you going over there, right, and you staying, right, and your career is booming, why are you complaining now? He didn't beat you up in a hotel. He beat that girl up. So if you were silent all these years, why are you talking now? You see what I'm saying? Nobody minds their business. Nobody minds their business, and nobody talks about what's really going on. Everybody want to sit up here and divert, and wonder why everything they talking about and everything they got don't make sense. Like, look, at the end of the day, if you ain't praying, nothing that you're gonna do that you gonna put your mind that you think is gonna work out is gonna work out. You're gonna end up with nothing every time. I don't give a damn who you is, but if you're not praying and stop doing the stuff that you're doing that you know is not right, and if you know for a fact that you're cutting at least 3 corners out of 4, you know you messing up. If it's 10 commandments in the Bible and you breaking 6 of them, ta-da! That's why you going through shit. Like, it's really not that hard to live a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done been every time. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was bad. God laid me down in jail. And every time I was in jail, I'm in there like it's fight night round 3 Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there every time. Came home with all of my teeth every time. You understand me? I met a dude in the city. Big old, tall, 6'3". He talking about the first time he went to jail, he knocked out. Dude hit it one time, knocked out some over here and some over here, and knocked his 3rd tooth out. And he ain't never got them fixed. You understand me? Before anybody put their hands on me, you understand me? Hell will freeze over. Do you understand me? Because at the end of the day, every reaction has a reaction, a positive or a negative. And if you come at me with a negative, let's have an explosion. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it that one person gets sit up here and play with an individual and expect nothing to come from it? Is that not a mental element of degeneration or no? Like, if you talk about one, talk about